So as the Democratic National Convention is filled with joy and positive energy, Donald Trump's been giving these very low energy talks, do you want to call them, in various towns across the country. Like, he spoke in Howell, Michigan the other day, and he's been repeating the same line now over and over again, and it looks just like 2020, right? Where Donald Trump would go out there and he would say, "Suburban women, you love me, suburban women. I think the suburban women actually like me. I don't think suburban women don't like me." And he repeats that over and over again. For example, here's Donald Trump in Howell, Michigan. Let me show you him saying it there. Play the clip.
So when I return to the White House, we will stop the plunder, rape, slaughter, and destruction of our American suburbs, our cities and towns. And I think that women living in the suburbs, I keep hearing about the suburban woman doesn't like Trump. Well, I think it's a fake poll, because why would they like me? I keep the suburbs safe. I stopped low-income towers from rising right alongside of their house, and I'm keeping the illegal aliens away from the suburbs. I think that they like me a lot. I think it's a lot of fake polls. We've seen a lot of fake polls over the years. I was not supposed to win anything, and we won the big one. We won it and did a lot better the second time than I did.
Now let me show you Donald Trump saying it, what, a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago when he spoke in Montana. By the way, he flew to Montana in Jeffrey Epstein's jet. Donald Trump is now flying around the country in the jet that used to be used by Epstein, where Epstein trafficked women. Donald Trump just wrapped the jet in Trump 2024. It should be noted that in 2002, Donald Trump told New York Magazine, "Jeffrey Epstein is a great guy who likes women on the younger side." What Donald Trump meant to say was girls. And I do deep dive analysis into Trump's Epstein relationship. I'm not going to do that here. But here's Donald Trump in Montana. Let me show you this clip. Let's play it.
They talk about women. I think suburban women like me a lot. You know, it's fake stuff. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they?
Now, when I say this is deja vu, Donald Trump did the same thing in 2020. He doesn't have that many moves. That's why we point it out here over and over again, because he just repeats the same stuff. Do you remember when Donald Trump was doing that interview with Leslie Stahl and he ended up running away because the questions were just too hard for him? And Leslie Stahl confronted him with the fact that you're out there saying, "Suburban women, please, will you love me? Will you love me? Will you please vote for me?" Remember this moment right here? Let's play it.
"Suburban women, will you please like me?"
Remember? Please.
You said the other day to suburban women, "Will you please like me? Please, please."
Oh, I didn't say that. You know, that's so misleading the way you have it. It's like, oh, like I'm begging.
Okay, that's enough. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go meet for 2 seconds, okay? Thanks. I'll see you later. Thanks.
Now, I can show you dozens of clips over the past 3 or 4 weeks with Donald Trump doing the exact same shtick, but I think by now you trust me that that's what happened. I'm not going to play it over and over again. You get, he says the same thing over and over again. But what I do want to showcase to you is some exhibits of the just things that Donald Trump is saying that makes this concept of when he's like, "Why don't suburban women love me?" And these are clips that you probably don't see in corporate media or other places, but we talk about here a lot on the MeidasTouch Network. Let me give you an example. Here, Donald Trump speaks in front of a group of young Republicans. This was, last December when he gave this speech. So he's speaking in front of high school kids, college kids, and he's accepting an award from them, from the young Republicans. And one of the things he devotes significant time to in the speech is bragging to the children and to the young adults who make up the young Republicans that some of the most courageous things that he's ever done in his life is when he referred to the Access Hollywood tape where he brags about sexually assaulting women, where Donald Trump then said that was locker room talk. Donald Trump says that there's a general who says that Donald Trump calling sexually assaulting women locker room talk is the most courageous act that this military general has ever seen. Here, play the clip.
But I went onto that stage just a few days later, And a general who's a fantastic general actually said to me, "Sir, I've been on the battlefield. Men have gone down on my left and on my right. I stood on hills where soldiers were killed. But I believe the bravest thing I've ever seen was the night you went onto that stage with Hillary Clinton after what happened. And then that woman asked you the first question about it. And I said, locker room talk. It's locker room talk. What the hell? What are you talking? Locker room talk." That was not a great...
As many of you may know, I just got married and I plan on expanding my family. With more responsibilities stacking up, I want to make sure my family will have the protection that fits our needs. Now, I'm grateful that I have Policy Genius by my side. Policy Genius is the country's leading online insurance marketplace. It makes choosing the right policy for your family easy and quick. That's why I love it. With Policy Genius, you can find life insurance policies that start at just $292 per year for $1 million of coverage. Some options are 100% online and let you avoid unnecessary medical exams. Policy Genius helps you easily compare your options from America's top insurers in just a few clicks. Their award-winning agents can even walk you through the process step by step. Policy Genius has no incentive to recommend one insurer over another, so you can trust their guidance. Your work-life insurance policy may not offer enough protection that your family needs. Even worse, it may not come with you if you leave your job. So please get the peace of mind that you need by finding the right life insurance with Policy Genius. Head to policygenius.com/Meidas or click the link in the description to get your free life insurance quotes and see how much you could save. That's policygenius.com/Meidas. One more time, go to policygenius.com/Meidas, and I think you'll see why I trust Policy Genius. policygenius.com/Meidas. Okay, so that's Exhibit 1, Donald. Let me show you Exhibit 2. Donald Trump speaks at a high school in Iowa, and he spends the time in his speech in high school. This is the past 5 months ago, where he talks about golden showers from hookers. And that's what he talks about at this high school gym. Here, play this clip.
He was with 4 hookers. You think that was good that night to go up and tell my wife, "It's not true, darling. I love you very much." It's not true. Actually, that one she didn't believe because she said he's a germaphobe. He's not into that, you know? He's not into golden showers, as they say they call that. He's not. I don't like that idea. No, I didn't. I thought that would be a big problem. I was going to have a rough night, but that one she was very good on. She said, no.
Okay, let me show you another exhibit right here. This is what Donald Trump posted recently about Vice President Kamala Harris. He superimposed her face and then shaded the face in different colors and put her face on a dung beetle and then said, "Are you buying our bullshit?" That's how Donald Trump is spending his time. By the way, Donald Trump is going around and giving speeches where he refers to the porn star who he cheated on his third wife with while she had just given birth. He calls her a horse face and says, "No affair with the horse face." Here, play that clip.
The District Attorney of New York, under the auspices and direction of the Department of Injustice in Washington, D.C., was investigating me for something that is not a crime, not a misdemeanor, not an affair. I never liked horseface. It's just not. It's a terrible thing. That wouldn't be the one. There is no one. We have a great first lady.
So I'm showing a lot of different examples here. I could show the example that Donald Trump gave in the past 48 hours, where Donald Trump posted on his social media. I'm not going to play the song because it's horrific, the lyrics and the language, but I'll just show you the photo of it, where he uses the Alanis Morissette song, and he changes the words so that the words say that Vice President Kamala Harris got where she is because she spent her whole life down on her knees, is what the song says. Donald Trump posted that on his social media platform to all of his supporters. And again, you don't even hear the corporate media talk about that at all, but here at the MeidasTouch Network, we're going to call that out. Or how about this? When Donald Trump speaks at churches, he encourages the people in the church to start cursing, and then the church, these people who are there, that Donald Trump encourages them to say curse words. And then he recognizes there are kids in the church as well. And then he encourages that. Here, play this clip.
So they come up with something that's fake, just like everything else they do. It's all fake. The impeachments are fake. The court cases are a disgrace to our country. Everything is fake. So they come up with this order. I won't say it because I don't like using the word bullshit in front of these beautiful children. So I won't say it. I will not say it. But this thing allows millions of people.
Oh, and then, of course, there is the fact that Donald Trump took away women's reproductive rights and brags about the fact that he overturned Roe v. Wade. Here, play that clip.
I wanted to get abortion. I did a great job getting rid of Roe v. Wade.
So I'm not going to show you all the other clips of Donald Trump whining and saying, "Suburban woman, do you love me? Suburban woman, do you love me?" He is the exact type of person who we teach our children not to be like. I simply don't understand. It's beyond me. It's beyond my comprehension. It's not even a political thing. How you can watch what I just shared with you, that behavior, the lack of character, the lack of a moral compass, and suggest that that person should be given any position at all, especially a position of leadership, especially the highest position in our entire nation. We're going to call that out every step of the way here on the MeidasTouch Network. And because he's out there going stop to stop, begging suburban women the way he is, I wanted to showcase that for you and show you that it's part of this pattern that he does. And you can judge for yourself. I'm Ben Meiselas. This is the MeidasTouch Network. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 3 million subscribers together. Thanks for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.